We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Knights and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Davies gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Delino DeShields is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit in the air to left field. Mays is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So stepping in, Luis Robert. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the right fielder, Luis.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak, maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead. Into the box, Ben Zobrist. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the pitch. No outs, nobody on. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Grounded up the first baseline. And another foul ball. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Standing in, Johnny Damon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there, and it's 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Willie Mays is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Giants off to a good start. Bye-bye, baby. It's a solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. New inning set to get underway. And next will be the imposing power bat, Johnny Bench. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bench is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player. Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Jay Bruce stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now the pitch. Dwight Evans is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Ryan, a 32-year-old veteran, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. That's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Nolan Arenado comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Joey Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ryan gets the sign and the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. In now, Roberto Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Gallo, a runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Striding in, Ken Wilson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, number 42. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
On to first, a double play.
Batting up, the pitcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Davies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. He's got it. And that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Next to bat for the Giants, Luis Robert. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels,
Now
right?
batting,
All he
second
wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Ben Zobrist is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And Evans is there for it to retire the side. Giants down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped him up. Gallo in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second base.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard down the line. Oh, look at Arenado. He's up with it. The throw. Drops the tag. He got him. Digging in, Johnny Bench, the American League's silver slugger behind the plate a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. Popped high in the air. Gallo has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now in the box, Willie Mays. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. In there, 2-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's through. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
This is line to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Nolan Arenado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now back, first baseman.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Line hard toward right center. Mays rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, D-Row, not an easy decision right there for a third base coach. That ball was hit pretty hard to right field, and you have to make a quick decision if you're going to send that runner or not.
And you know what, Dan? When you take stock in outfield arms, usually the guy with the best one is standing in right field. That's an aggressive send and way to pick up that run.
In now, Roberto Perez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Roberto Perez goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. To the plate now, Zach Davies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Giants out in front here, 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Ken Wilson. He drew a walk his first time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
So now to the plate, Ben Zobrist. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
pretty impressive. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 42. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Delino DeShields. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Morgan.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Line towards center field. Damon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the. Digging in once again, Willie Mays. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 40.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Fouled off. There's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Mays takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Fouled away. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Nolan.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Rollie Fingers takes the mound now as the new pitcher following the rain delay that lasted an eternity, so it seemed, and it appears we're just about set to resume. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Lays off 1-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty. One man out. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Ready once again, Andrew Jones. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Johnny Bench is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Damon has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Here's Jay Bruce now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 4th home run here in the early going. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Number 42 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th. Number 42, Rob. Now playing first and batting 9.
Into the box, Dwight Evans. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. 2-0 count, the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Stepping in now, Ken Wilson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Mays is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Giants on top, 4-1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Roberto Perez. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Still 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
And that brings up the former MVP Keith Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing and a looper to left. Unruh onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Luis Robert. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Way outside. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ben Zobrist is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing hard liner to left center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Next to the center fielder, Johnny.
At the plate now, Johnny Damon, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 42, Jake Diekman.
Digging in to try it again, number 42. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Riley Unroe.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A ball and a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Charlie Culberson.
A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. To short, hit hard. DeYoung gathers it in, and there's out number 2.
Now back.
Digging in and looking for more, Delino DeShields. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Joaquin Soria is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The left fielder, number 42.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Soria has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Soria has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Paul DeYoung is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Giants down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Number 42 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 42. Now playing shortstop and batting 7th, number 42.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
For the ninth, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the 7th fielder.
Into the box, Andrew Jones. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Francisco Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Davies earns his first win of the season. Number 42 wraps it up.